Okay, what's your YouTube channel name?
Jack Diver.
Oh,
Jack
okay.
Space Diver.
Clock looks broken, but it's woke me up to my shift.
Yeah, why not? Looking for a friend. Oh, I see now, yeah.
I'm playing as a female. See it?
Oh, yeah, I see.
To have water all day without schedule. It's better to save it though.
Yeah, I saw it for a second.
See this?
Yeah.
See the FOV?
Yeah.
This is the look sensitivity at max.
Wow.
So slow. This is
Oh, is it a
FOV
horror
at the
game?
max. This is max FOV. I wouldn't really call it horror. This is max FOV. It's pretty good.
This bathroom is about the size of my apartment in Bright City, and I would be locked there for a
I
month
see.
now.
The size of the apartment in Bright City, motherfucker. Look at the size of this bathroom. Okay,
Wow.
and it's a trophy for turning off all the lights. I already got the trophy, but I'm gonna turn it off anyways.
Clock looks broken, but it's woke. Crappy memory, but at least I'm well organized. They have only one tune for all their facilities. Good one though. I don't need the lights while I'm gone.
Come on, Jasper. Give me the keys. I got places to be. Oh.
Hey Jasper, what's with the moody up? Thanks for keeping the keys safe, Jasper. I'd say Jasper's creepy if I haven't seen the day shifts workers.
And this is the car you drive.
I see. So what's the aim of the game?
Hold up.
Smell of
Oh,
old
shit.
leather, gas, and alcohol. Yep, I love this car. I'll call you Christine from now on.
I like the fact calling a car Christine after the movie.
Okay. Let's see. Wow.
Woodland Plains. Bright blue light for the darkness. Feel safe from bridges. Short-sighted. Satellite towers recommended to use once they are in Labyrinth sight. Okay.
So, today I need to find a wyvern somewhere and lure her to the lighthouse.
And if this, I can be in third-person mode.
They told me to use satellite towers. Sounds fun.
This is a radio, in case I'm fucking stuck. I got trouble. Compass down there.
I know to remember. It's not a video game. Arrow points to the north and not towards my target. I don't know you, Clark, but I'm grateful. Music can save my day. Or night, actually. Also, I hope you left your booze somewhere. I might need it.
Done reading?
No, you can just I can pause the video. Just continue.
There's the map.
I see. Oh, I see, yeah. Huh.
Where I am at exactly, I have no fucking clue.
Stay a motel somewhere.
We are at the motel. Look at that. If I activate this, it activates the spotlight. I cannot drive with it. So, for example, if I look at third-person mode, spotlight's on. Of course, there's the shadow of us, but there's no in-game model. Then again, they don't need an in-game model.
Yeah.
Hold up. Woodland plains to the left. Okay. Fuck. Like GTA all over again. Alright, before I go anywhere. Reverse. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, so this way is for Garden Rock Motel and
evacuation points instead of if I stuck somewhere or when I stuck.
Okay. Oh, this is what I fucked up at. I kept going straight.
Tonight is the 4th anniversary of Lighthouse. After 4 years of fantasy and imagination,
Yeah, there's radio show things, spooky stories and stuff.
by bringing to the microphone the internationally
Windlands
known
Plains,
actor
they
whose name
produce
has
most of the
become
energy for
synonymous with the
Woodville and Bright
unusual
City.
and fantastic.
But I remember frequent
The
shutdowns this
National
time of the year.
Broadcasting Company
I
takes
wonder,
pleasure
was it because of
presenting Boris
Titans?
Karloff in the first of a special series of Lighthouse broadcasts. Lighthouse Entertainment.
She just mapped indeed. What the fuck am I listening to? Shut the fucker barrel off already. I'll do it. Foggy is a bitch. Okay, so I'm at the plains. I just have to find the bridge where the wyvern's at. Nice music. You can hear the music, right?
Wow, she's beautiful. I hope she's not hungry.
Okay. Hold up. There's a trophy for spooking a wyvern with the honk, but I don't want to do it. It's a big bitch. Now, how do I lure you?
I have nothing to store here yet.
Oh, trial and error.
She probably flew to another bridge. At least it's the right direction to the Silent Peak.
Silent Peak. Wait a minute. Wait. We were here. Oh. On the road again.
This is Arco Blue bringing you another in our series of stories of the unknown. And once again we caution you, these lighthouse stories are definitely not for the timid soul. Very confused, and quite unusual.
Is it her at the top of the bridge?
Oh shit.
Go to town. St. Louis woman with her diamond ring, kicking that man around. No, stop that tape. What's the matter? Am I scaring the horse? Seems like a Dracula singing a song like that out here. Beautiful clean snow and blue sky. Well, what's wrong with a hot song to keep us warm? If you think the St. Louis blues is going to cheer you up this snow, you ought to hear Franklin. Oh, stop it, Kay. You're not funny at all. Why can't you enjoy the fresh air without that cabaret sort of thing? Oh, just an old-fashioned ballad, Marty. How about you, Eddie? Don't you like my song? Well, it's been one for the last 5 minutes. Well, I haven't been listening to it so I love to watch the snow flow along under the snow. When you say that, gal, smile. Gosh, you ever seen more snow in your life? The man at the hotel said it's been snowing on and off up here for 2 weeks.
I think coming out here to the country is the best thing we could have done when we started doing. Starting when it's not terrible, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. The healthier I get, the worse I feel. Crazy idiot.
She does say the funniest things. I always think it's chaos.
I remember hiking around these satellite dishes with my dad. We never came this close. There were patrols around. So there is enough power for only one tower to work. And the wyvern is short-sighted. I need to lead only the closest one to her, one at a time.
Oh, that's marvelous. Come on, girls. Take the shot. Come on, Eddie. Come on, girl. Listen to the snow crush. I think they'll probably get them together and do it to make the sound.
I'm scary. I don't know. No, I mean, if it's angry, don't push it.
Hey, don't tell me we're trespassing. I don't want any country start taking any pot shots at my constitutional amendment with rock salt. No. Don't talk nonsense, Kay. We're not Texas. Why, this path through the valley here over to Mrs. Jenkins' house is the favorite hike of everyone who comes up this way during the winter. What's Mrs. Jenkins got anyway that makes people walk their feet off? Wait till you taste her cooking. Eat. Oh, boy, let's go. It's awfully quiet out here, isn't it? Oh, that's the I've a roar of discovery in my ears so long. Hey, don't walk so fast. Come on, look what I found. Oh, come on, Eddie. Yes, please. Take your arm. I'm getting out of breath. Take it easy. There's no hurry. Well, what is it, Kay? Look. Look what I discovered.
Penis.
It's a sort of a natural amphitheater. Sure. Hey, who is this guy, Daniel Boone?
What's an amphitheater?
Well, that means an oval surfing place with rising tiers of seats. You know, like that place back in the times of the Greeks, they had outdoor theaters. Listen to the they made music places just like this, where the ground slopes up and there's a sort of a natural arena or stage below. Biggity, that's an idea. Sit down, gals, and I'll give you a special performance of the Cave Following.
All the snow you.
I'll trample it down with my string dance. Well, you're not dancing in the snow. If I had that girl's energy, she's really graceful. I'll bet if
It switches on the other side. God damn it. Who designed that?
Did you hurt yourself? Did I land on my...
Fucking Muslim.
Here, give me a hand. Here, I'll help you. Here you go. Oh, did I take a flop? Oh, Liz. The world that I triple. Oh, no wonder. Look at that rock under the snow. No wonder I did a nosedive.
Remember, there are rocks like that all over. A person could break their nose.
Sure. What's the matter? Hey, the rock you tripped over. It's not a rock. Talking about, of course it's a rock.
Well, yes, but it's something more than that.
It's a tombstone. Oh, no, it can't be.
Here lies those, the remains of them, who rescued from life.
Stop. Hurry in here. Stop. And all these other stones laying flat on the ground. Their tombstones too. Ooh, what a place to put your dance. What's the matter, Edna? What did you think for?
The death's on the bridge.
What?
The death's on the bridge. I saw you do it. The death's on the bridge. Okay.
Edna, stop it. Stop it.
What's come into her? Edna, stop acting
Edna,
like
stop,
that.
for heaven's sake. Control yourself.
I'm so sorry. For heaven's sake, stop talking like that. Sure I am, Senator.
Yes, of course you did. It was perfectly accidental.
And what if it was? What of it?
No, what? What's that word you just used?
Hey, what have you done?
Little fool.
You don't stop talking that way, I'm going to slap your face. What's the matter with you?
Damn, she's going back to the bridge. This was too far for her.
Edna beat
I
eventually.
see.
We all walked on graves, but it was purely accidental.
Yeah.
We had no intention of desecrating them.
It doesn't matter. The police will come. I know he will. Oh, what's the use? She's crazy.
Edna, what are you talking about? What's a poltergeist? What are you so frightened about?
My father told me if you walk on the grave, if you dance on the grave, the poltergeist.
Poltergeist what? What is a poltergeist?
Alright. I know what to do now. Fuck, I'm running on foot. I know what to do, so I'm just running on foot to get to this first satellite dish. Because if you could see just now, she is on top of that bridge over there right in front of me.
Still, there is enough power for only one tower to work, and the Wyvern is short-sighted. I need to lead only the closest one to her, one at a time.
A big thing like that, I don't know the fuck that bitch eats. What are your cows? Bears? Moose? There's moose here. Although if a human kills a fucking moose or a fucking okay, are you for this one?
One step closer to home.
Okay, you are for that one. Okay, good, good. A lighthouse, that's our home. Apparently. A wyvern living in the lighthouse. I wonder if there's someone living in there as well. The guy's like, hey, where's our wyvern friend go? You're the one that keeps the pelicans off my fucking desk.
One step closer to home.
Bridge. Oh, hi. It's nice in the light. Okay. Yeah, dragons have wings and four legs. Well, 2 legs, 2 claws.
Well, so this car can't work normally with the spotlight on. Good to know. No multitasking for Christine.
Stop looking at me like that. You're giving me the jitters. She said the poltergeist broke.
Wyvern, yeah.
You've gone crazy too. Why did we do so much? How do we know the Lord?
Before I do anything, let me go up here real quick. Scout out ahead. Woodville, okay. I think I already activated this one from the other side.
What are you trying to scare me?
If that is the case, then
You're supposed to be the most
that is
important
indeed the
one of
case.
all. You with your college degree. Sure, I don't son of grave.
Okay,
Dead or dead, and they can't prevent a thing. I'm not afraid.
woman.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Okay, this car cannot do fucking U-turns very good. Gotcha. Handbrake's useful for something. On my way, bitch. Roads not closed no more. I'm taking you with me. Alright, so let's just get a head thing. So you're right there, yes. Where the fuck am I supposed to bring you? There's no one nearby shine like this is. Well. Why does this remind me of Stranger Things so much? This fucking soundtrack. To bring her back to her home. Oh, lighthouse over there. Yeah. Okay, so there's a light. Oh, there's a fucking cell like this right there. It's on the other side. Alright, I see where it is. Oh, fucking Christ. Ah, whatever. What? Yeah. I installed it because I need space. I'm like, the server's broken, so there's no point having it downloaded.
Lights Out. A summer revival of the famous series which many of our listeners will remember. Tonight's story, the eighth and the last in the series, is called The Signal.
Bingo.
Lights out. Everybody.
I know.
This is the witching hour. The hour when dogs howl and evil is like
This can't be too far away.
One step closer to home.
Okay, it's good. Okay, I'm about to say.
sit in the dark now and listen to
No. Oh yeah. What's up, people?
I was calling to a man who stood beside a railroad track at the bottom of a deep and rocky ravine. One would have thought that, considering the nature of the ground, he would have looked up to where I was standing. But instead he turned and looked down the railroad line. I called again. Hello, below there!
Good enough.
Because the terrible glare of the setting sun was in my eyes, I put my left arm across my face and waved to him with my right. He looked up and I saw in his face an expression of intense horror. He regarded me fixedly without moving. I shouted, "Is there a path by which I can come down and speak to you?" He continued to stare at me. Gradually, the expression of horror seemed to pass from his face, leaving it a gray, empty mask. When he spoke, his voice seemed to come from a grave. "Why do you wish?" "No reason. Just want to talk." "You have no reason. Please go on your way." "Well, I do have a reason. Let me come down and talk to you."
Hey, yeah.
He motioned with his little rolled-up flag to a narrow path.
Well, I got bump bars now.
The rocky wall of the ravine. I carefully made my way down it.
Oh.
The ravine was extremely deep and unusually precipitous. The man's post.
Now, where is this thing at?
And dismal a place as I'd ever seen. I could see the railroad tracks running into a
Bingo.
dark, gloomy tunnel at one end of it. So little sunlight ever found its way to the spot that it had an earthy, deadly smell. And so much cold wind rushed through that it struck
One,
the chill into
two.
me. So I ducked for more further. Hello,
Oh.
I'm afraid I'm shooting. Well, I better say.
One step closer to home.
Oh, so it's a fucking tricky thing. So if you fuck up, you fucked yourself. You gotta start all over again.
It's assigned to do a series of stories on people who work at little-known occupations in the city.
Just a few turns left.
It's a few, nigga. Fuck you.
I thought, here is a story. That's
Rob should have said that on YouTube streaming, but then again,
yes.
I really couldn't give a fuck.
Perhaps I'd better ask you a few questions, hadn't I? For instance, how far down are we? I've never seen anything quite like this before. 52 feet. Is that considered deep for railroad cutting? Deepest in the country. 52 feet. And
I'll say that hit
how long
and
is
this.
the tunnel? 3/4 of a mile. I see. And that red signal light in front of the tunnel, is that part of your job? I mean, do you have to see that it stays lighted all the time? Don't you know?
Where the fuck?
Don't I know it? Look,
Alright.
you've been staring at me ever since I called to you. Staring as though I were something to be afraid of. I'm just a newspaper reporter, that's all. Thought I'd seen you before. Seen me? But where? There. By that signal light. But I've never been here before. The part of London I've never visited. No, you may be sure of that. Perhaps I may. Yes, I'm sure I may. I beg your pardon for being so unfriendly. It's just that... Well... That's all right. I shouldn't have come down, I suppose. After I saw this unusual ravine in the tunnel and your job down here, I felt I had to come down and talk to you.
I think I'm glad you did. I have very little company. This is a world here different from other men's worlds.
This was considered art in the old days, and our taxes are still spent on maintaining
What exactly
this.
is the nature of your job? I mean, besides keeping the signal light burning and making the trains, what do you have to do?
Not very much. I operate the telegraph in my hut over there. Turn the iron handles on. I have a fire in my signal house. Wouldn't you like to come in and warm yourself?
Indeed, I would.
Good. The wyvern should be here soon.
Hurry along.
I have nothing to store here yet.
There. This will be better. Yes. I'll just put a little more wood on the fire, poke it down.
I know to remember, it's not a video game. Arrow points to the north, and not towards my target.
I'm about frozen.
I've been here 8 or 9 years, maybe 10. I'm used to the wind. Never changes. Here, take this chair close to the fire.
Thank you. Tell me, don't you ever feel cut off from the world? Almost as though you were marooned and isolated down here?
Yes, I do. This is a world in itself, down here. As wide as the tunnel is, and as high. Those are the boundaries of my world. For 1 hour, sometimes less, the sunlight falls into it. And at night I see the bright stars, as other men do. But that is all our 2 worlds hold in common.
But why did you ever take such a job?
Because I... Oh, excuse me, a message. 6:15, Roxborough, 10 minutes late. Received message.
Do you know, after talking to you, I feel as though I've at last met with a completely contented man.
I believe I used to be so at one time. But now, I'm worried. Worried.
About what?
I don't know. It's difficult to explain.
Perhaps I can help you.
I've been thinking of that. I've been wondering.
Tell me.
I've got to tell someone. And yet, give me some time to think it over. Say until tomorrow night, perhaps then.
You mean you'd like me to come back?
Yes, if it wouldn't be too much trouble.
I'll be here. About the same time. But why not now? Why can't you tell me now?
I want to think it over in my mind first. I want to be sure. Meanwhile, let me light your way to the path.
Oh, yes, of course.
Don't forget your pad and pencil.
Thank you. Dark, isn't it?
Yes, be careful. Everything gets damp and slippery down here at this time of the night.
I didn't think 52 feet would make such a difference in atmosphere.
There's the path. And let me ask one favor of you.
Yes?
When you reach the top, don't call out.
Very well.
And tomorrow when you come, don't call out. Tell me, what made you cry out hello below there tonight?
I don't know. Did I cry something to that effect?
Not to that effect. Those were the very words. I know them well.
I suppose I said them because I saw you below.
With your left hand across your face and your right arm raised.
The sunset was in my eyes.
That was the only reason?
What other reason could I possibly have?
You had no feeling that the words and gesture were conveyed to you in any supernatural way?
No, of course not.
I see. Well, good night then. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes. Yes, tomorrow night.
night, I slept poorly. Or rather, I didn't sleep. Because the man's face was constantly before me. And there was something in the eyes of fear, a wordless crying, agony of spirit that fevered my own brain and wouldn't let me rest. All night long, I watched the face, and behind it was the sun going down in flames beyond the ravine, and a figure which I recognized as myself, one arm shading the eyes, the other waving, and standing in the ravine and shouting, "Hello, below there!" In the morning, my landlady awakened me. She said I'd been crying out in my sleep all night.
Hello?
Throughout that day, I worked with... Again, as I made my way down the... He was waiting for me at the bottom of this white light. I didn't call to you. It's as you asked.
I'm glad you didn't. I was waiting for you. Come along, we're going to the hut and talk. It's warm.
Good.
I'm glad you came. At times during the day, I feared you wouldn't.
I promised you.
Yes. I've made up my mind to tell you the story. The whole thing. Sit down.
Thank you.
But before I do, tell me, do you believe that I am in my right mind?
Yes. Yes, I believe it.
All right. Do you remember yesterday evening the fact that I took you for someone else?
Yes.
That's what's troubling me.
The mistake, you mean?
No. There's someone else I took you for.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Well, does he look like me?
I don't know. I've never seen his face. You see? Across the face, always. And the right arm is waved violently this way. It's as though he were trying to signal me. For God's sake, clear the way!
Where do you see him?
I may as well start at the beginning. One moonlight night about a year ago, I was sitting here when I heard a voice cry out. Just as you called last year. I jumped up and looked out at the door and saw this someone else standing by the red light near the tunnel, waving, just as you did last night.
One arm across the face, the other waving toward you?
Yes, the voice seemed hoarse with shouting, and it cried, "Look out! Look out!" Then again, "Hello, below there, look out!"
Good. The wyvern should be here soon.
It was me. Stood just outside the blackness of the tunnel. I advanced so close upon it that I wondered at its keeping the arms across the eyes. I ran right up to it and had my hand outstretched to pull the arm away when... it was gone.
Gone.
Where? I don't know. I ran on into the tunnel, 500 yards maybe. I stopped and held my lamp over my head. All I saw were the wet stains trickling down. Ran out faster than I run in. Searched the area with my light and then came back here and called Burnham and said the alarm had been given. Anything wrong? They answered, "All's well. Disregard alarm message."
Well, don't you suppose you could have imagined seeing him?
Yes, but you forget. I also heard him.
Yes, but listen to the wind whistling through the tunnel. It sounds almost human at times. It's possible to
Well, let me
imagine.
finish. You haven't heard the rest. Within 6 hours after the appearance, 6 hours, mind you, the 2:40 train came through the tunnel, slowed down and stopped. The engineer signaled me and I hurried up to the cab. What's the matter?
No. One of the conductors signaled for a stop. Everything all right here?
Yes, just got the all clear signal.
Here comes the conductor now. Hello? What's wrong back there? What did you pull the cord for? An accident. Where's the signalman around here?
That's me.
You have a shack nearby.
Right over there.
What happened, man?
A woman was killed.
Killed how?
She was passing between the coaches. I suppose she slipped, was caught between the couplings.
But how?
Nobody seems to know, sir. She was crushed horribly. On account of the other passengers, we've got to get the body off.
Have them take her to my shack.
You...
Have them take her... From the shock when
One morning, just as day was breaking, I looked toward the red signal light and saw him again.
Did he cry out this time?
No, he was silent.
Did he wave his arm?
Yes, the right one. The left as usual was across his eyes. He seemed to be pointing down into the tunnel. He leaned against the shaft of the light like a...
Just a few towers left.
Did anything happen? Any accident, anything?
Not immediately. He was there.
Now I should switch
I
it
saw
off
him.
so she can see the lighthouse.
Then he was gone. I waited for the hours to pass. When 6 hours went by and nothing had happened,
It's done. The Wyvern will fly home now, and no one would be scared of her in the morning. I'm awesome. And I can finally return to Grind Rock to sleep.
When I heard a train, it was the Midnight Express from Brighton. I recognized the whistle. I got out my flag, the doors. I could hear them for miles beyond the tunnel exit. I listened to the wheels, filling the night with their driving, pounding, rhythmic beat. And I thought of the people on the train, the tired, worn-out picnickers and weekenders returning. It made me feel responsible for them, as though I was their guardian and keeper. I listened to the rhythmic beat of the wheels. The train was nearing the tunnel mouth. I listened to the regular, powerful beat of the
Silent Peak. A lot of bad memories around
They
here.
weren't regular. There was no rhythm. Only the terrible raging cry of a machine that has suddenly broken through its own power and is heading for destruction. It was the worst wreck on the line. They brought the dead and dying in here. They laid them at the place where he stood waving to me at Jerry Morgan.
This was the second accident after you'd seen him.
And I have to remember, it's not a video
thing
game.
that is worrying
Arrow
me
points
now.
to the north and
It
not
came
towards
back
my
again.
target.
A week ago. Ever since, he's been there now and again by fits and starts.
Standing by the light?
Yes.
What does he seem to do?
The left arm is over the face, the right arm is waving. He seems to be trying to say, for God's sake, clear the way. Can't believe it. I have no peace or rest from it. It calls to me for many minutes together in a frightful manner. Below there, look out, look out. It stands waving to me.
Well, have you seen it tonight?
No, not yet.
Well, will you come to the door with me and look for it now?
Yes. Yes, I will.
Do you see it?
No. It's not there.
Then let's go back.
It wasn't there now, but it may be there a moment from now. What troubles me is, what does this spectre mean? What is the danger? Where is the danger? There is danger overhanging somewhere on this line. Some dreadful calamity is about to happen. It's not to be doubted this third time after what has gone before. But what can I do?
Nothing that I can see.
They would think I was mad. I would wire danger, take care. And they would answer, what danger, where? And I would have to wire back, don't know, but for God's sake, take care. And they would, of course, discharge me. What else would they do?
Yes, I see.
When it first stood under that light, why didn't it tell me she is going to die? Let them keep her at home. When it came the second time, why didn't it tell me how the accident could have been averted? It came on those occasions only to show. Doesn't it warn me plainly now? Why doesn't it tell me what is going to happen so that I can change it?
Listen, there's nothing you can do. Or rather, you're doing the only thing that any sane, normal person would do, and that's nothing. The important thing is to keep your balance now. Don't get worked up to the point that
that if you need to act later, you won't be able to. You're right. Of course you're right. You're doing your job as well as it's humanly possible to do. You're not responsible for the future. You're responsible only for the present. What happens at this switch, now? You've got to look at it this way.
I know. Only I can't forget that something is going to happen.
I don't doubt that. But if you keep your eyes open at all times, you may be able to prevent it. I pray to God I may. It's easy to say, but try not to think about it too much.
I try. But it's the responsibility that crushes me. Because of this nature, because of this knowledge of things that will happen along this line, I am responsible for every child, every mother, every person that rides upon it. I know.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just sitting here after I delivered it to my house, listening to the radio
but I don't know how to warn them when they die. If they die,
enjoyable.
their deaths are on my shoulders.
Look, would you like me to spend the rest of the night with you? Perhaps it would help keep your mind off things.
No, thank you. I'll be all right.
Yep. I say I head home. Only problem is I don't remember where home is. Who builds a lighthouse with no path leading up to it? He's on his phone.
From my spirit. Yes, I'll write that story tomorrow. Everything. You needn't be afraid that I'll skip anything. I'll bring it along with me and show it to you before I turn it in.
It would mean so much.
Yes. And now, I think that's right.
Good night, then. And you will come back tomorrow?
Yes.
Can you find the path?
Easily. I'm beginning to know it by heart now. Good night.
Uh-oh.
I went to bed immediately after returning to my hut. If I slept unsoundly the night before, I slept little if any this night. There was the same dream. The man's face, his eyes...
Power four-wheel drive, motherfucker.
And in the background, the sun going down over the ravine, and the figure, no longer my own, with one arm across the eyes and the other waving toward me, crying in a low moan, "Clear the way, clear the way." In the morning, when I came to work, I felt tired, almost feverish. Could hardly wait until sundown when I would again visit the signalman. I wanted to show him the story as I'd written it. At last, the hands of the clock pointed to 6:30, and I left the office on my way to the ravine. About half an hour later, I arrived at the top of the cutting. I glanced down, and there, close at the mouth of the tunnel, I saw a man, his left arm across his eyes, passionately waving his right arm.
What?
I saw that this man was a man indeed, and that there was a little group of other men standing at a short distance, to whom he seemed to be rehearsing the gesture he made. With an irresistible sense that something was wrong, with a self-reproachful fear that fatal mischief had come of my leaving the man there alone in his state of mind, I condemned the life of that. What's the matter here?
Signalman killed.
When?
Just a little while ago.
Not the man belonging to this post.
Aye.
Not the man I know.
You will recognize him, sir, if you are a friend to him. The body is over here.
There. You see? Oh. How did it happen?
He was cut down by the engine, sir. Just as he was lighting that red lamp.
This diner
No
was
man on
abandoned
the line
before I
knew
was
his work
even
better.
born. It's a long story,
Somehow he
another
wasn't
time.
clear of the outer rail. He had the lamp in his hand ready to light it as the engine came out of the tunnel. His back was toward it and she cut him down. Here's the
What's a
engine now.
Mio Cola?
Show him how it happened. Yes, how did it happen?
That's a small ass fucking jukebox.
Coming around the curve in the tunnel, I saw him at the end. There was no time to
Hello?
check his speed, but I always knew him to be very careful. Only this time, he didn't seem to pay any attention to the whistle. I finally shut it off when we were running down on him and called out to him.
What did you say?
I shouted, "Hello, below there! For God's sake, clear the way!"
No.
Yes, sir. That I shouted. Oh, it was a terrible face. I never left off calling to him. Finally, I put my left arm across the eyes so that I would not see, and I waved his arm to the last. But it was no use.
What are you
No
hanging?
use. No.
I walked away. I was trembling so that it took all my efforts to climb the rocky path to the top of the ravine.
After this been here,
Knew the
I
sun
knocked
was
over that
going down
sign.
in flames behind me, but I dared not look. I hurried back to my desk at the office and began writing the tragic end of the story.
Sir?
Yes, boy?
Is your coffee ready, sir?
Just a moment.
Please hurry, sir. I have to go to the press in a half hour.
I'll have it ready. Come back in a minute.
All right, sir.
This, then, is the story that was told to me, and as I saw it.
It's pretty much falling down to the pad. But
No deduction. It happened. I know it happened. That is all. Except I bear with me the memory of a humble man, lonely and isolated from this world, one who bore the responsibility for his fellow men so strongly on his conscience that he died from it. For I am convinced that alone is what brought him to this end. Not the train, which was
Oh, that's another gas station.
fine. Charles
Titan Chaser.
All right.
I would expect this to open, but okay, not sure I want to know what's inside anyway. Nothing here. Maybe later I can find something useful lying around.
There's a hammer and a saw. I see some
was
useful.
Nelson Armstead. Signalman was played by Herb Butterfield. Others in the cast included Boris Applin, Nathan Davis, and Jess Pugh. And now it's time to turn the lights out for the summer. We've enjoyed bringing you these shows, and if we've managed to send a few chills up and down your spine, well, that's what we set out to do. Beginning next week at this time, be sure to hear the new Judy Canova show, which returns to the air. You'll have the time of your life, so be sure to listen. Lights Out was produced and directed by Albert Cruz. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Woodville. My parents still live here.
Oh, that's so. What would you do if someone did that to you? If went outside your house and just honked the horn repeatedly? Hello? Which one's your parents' house? Is it gonna be the fucking old shack or the graveyard? fucking Christ. Look at all the houses I gotta search through.
Roads here were damaged since the incident when I was 9. Still, you can't drink coffee in a car while driving here.
Bump. Oh god, it's all over my face. So I'm on the roads, the fucking pavement. Nature's. Wow. Well, bitch, you gonna tell me what fucking house your fucking parents live in? They said that parents still live here, so I'm trying to get the trophy for visiting the parents. And bitch, you gonna tell me where you
Mom? Dad? Oh, they must be following the lockdown restrictions. It's forbidden to react to any outside noise or voices. Another time then.
Open the fucking door! Open the door! I'm gonna rock. Break my way in. Negative. What are you gonna ask him? Look what up. That's enough music for now.
My parents' house stays back to back to the church. Closest to God, as my mom used to say.
Wizard? You see this, right? I found my second self. I found my shadow. Because apparently it don't work for share play. Man, it's a nightmare. It's so many suburban houses. Fire lizard. Do you have dead? Do you have Dead Rising too? Sure. There it is. Home sweet home. Right. To the right. Alright, I'm trusting you here. Yeah, it looks that way.
Being able
And
to just
now-
walk around while everyone's on lockdown is cheering me up.
Sure it is, sure it is.
I wonder if they planted this tree or built a motel around it.
Yeah, I am that asshole to park the 2 parking spaces. Alright.
I don't need the lights while I'm gone.
Well, I'm home now, so shut up, bitch. Oh. Isn't that Christine? Wizard? Isn't that Christine? Yeah.
Yo. What's going on, man? Fuck, I spent the last 2 hours shoveling snow, man. Oh.
Yeah, isn't that Christine? It's got wings in the back and it's red, yeah.
Six, 613.
Finally, I can rest.
Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy.
Another night at the Grand Rock Motel. What a life.
Alright. Day 1 complete. So, Lizard. You wanna watch us play Thief or no? Killing Floor 2 then? Or you wanna wait for Vex?